Dear children, I welcome you all for today's English class. Let's get started for the explanation of the poem Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening. Let's see the first stanza.
Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow.
Here a traveler, he is the poet Robert Frost himself. He rides on his little horse. He is in hurry to go back his home because it's getting dark. It's evening time, but as he travels on his horse, he has to go through snowy wood. Here, wood means a forest smaller than it. But as he reaches amidst the wood, he is attracted to the beauty of nature. And so here he stops to see and enjoy the sight. Perhaps here he feels bad to see the sight because the wood does not belong to him. So he asks a question: whose woods these are? And he answers himself for it. He says, probably I know who is the owner of the wood. He says that the owner of this wood lives in the village. He does not live nearby his wood. And since he is in the village, he won't be able to see me sing and admiring the beautiful sight of his wood, which is filled up with snow. Children, the setting is in America and it's the winter season, and so there is heavy snowfall in the forest. It's not like India. Even if it is winter season, there won't be snow falling like Western country. Let's see the second stanza.
My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near. Between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year.
Here, the poet says that his little horse is surprised. He thinks it's queer. Here, queer means strange or odd. Why does the horse think so? His horse thinks so. It's queer, it's strange because the poet has stopped between the wood and frozen lake. What's wood? Wood is small forest, and frozen means layer of ice on the surface of the lake, as you can see on picture. There is no farmhouse in which the horse would go and take rest. At the same time, it's getting dark. Here poet says that it's the darkest evening of the year. Hence, the horse thinks it's queer, it's strange. His is not human being. He is not Robert Frost, but he is an animal. He has no sense of beauty like the poet.
Let's see the third stanza. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and downy flake.
Here, the poet says that as the horse thinks it is queer, it's strange, he immediately questions his honor. That is his honor poet. Here, he is used for little horse. So, how does he question his honor? The horse shakes his harness bells. Here, harness means a set of leather strap by which a horse or other animal is tied. As you can see the picture, the horse is astonished and he asks question to the poet. So what does he ask? The horse questions to poet that, Master, why have you stopped amidst the forest? And it is getting dark. We are supposed to reach home by this time. Have we made any mistake? Here the poet sees and enjoys the beauty of snowy wood. He listens the sweeping sound of easy wind blowing. As the wind blows, it makes sweeping sound, and also he enjoys the sound of downy flick. What's downy flick? It is soft and fluffy snowflake. So, as the wind blows and as it snows, what happens? The snow is very soft and it makes a beautiful sound for the poet. And here the poet, seeing this beautiful sight in the wood, he enjoys. He forgets to go back home. Let's see the last stanza.
The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep.
Here, in the last stanza, the poet says that the woods are lovely, beautiful, dark, as it is getting night, and he enjoys in them. He admires them, but he can't stay there for a long time. Why can't he stay there? He can't stay there because he has many promises to keep. Moreover, he has to go back his home, which is far away from the wood. Here, before I sleep can be interpreted in two ways. First, perhaps here he talks about his end of life. And second is probably he talks about late night, because he has stopped there for a long time and he has forgotten the time.